right, guys, welcome to video number 4. I am Bonnie Kelly, one of your rebellion leaders, and I'm here with Jillian Bolans. Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, I'm so psyched. Video 4.
I
We're doing this.
am too, because we are sharing secret number 4.
Yeah.
And this joy thief that is connected with this one is something we're all guilty of, aren't we?
Totally.
Right? Like, it really is something that even still today, I know in my own personal world, I have to constantly challenge because, you know, you get sucked down this rabbit hole and it can manifest in ways that is really icky and sticky and isn't going to serve your life at all.
Yeah.
So remind you guys that if you're watching this series, not only are we giving you some awesome insight and intel now, we also invite you to join our 5-day Triple Your Joy Challenge. We go live for our first kickoff event on October 14th. You can join anytime at rebelsforjoy.com. So Jillian, are you ready to share this one?
I'm so ready. This is a good one. This is a juicy one. And like Bonnie said, we can all relate to this. It's lack. The problem is lack. The joy thief is lack.
I don't have enough.
I don't have anything, right? And this can apply to anything in the world. It can apply to time. It can apply to money. It can apply to relationships. Like, where in your life have you found yourself saying, I don't have enough for that. I don't have enough time. I can't afford that. All of these things we think are just easy words that can just flow out, but they are making a huge impact on how we're viewing ourselves, how we're viewing life. And when we want to live a joy-filled life, we need to kiss lack and
goodbye.
The act of lack goodbye. So I can relate to this one in, oh gosh, a number of different ways. And like Bonnie said, if you can catch yourself throughout the day with anything, if you feel rushed getting your kids on the bus, that's lack. You're thinking that there's not enough time. My story actually relates to money. I think a lot of people can relate to the saying, we don't have enough money. I don't have enough. I can't afford this. And so my story is I had an experience with taxes where I owed back a lot of money. Bonnie, have you been there?
Yes. Can you tell with the tongue? I'm like,
So for those of you watching, have you been there, right? So it was tax season, and tax season it can be quite a lack-filled and lack-fueled time. So we were doing
entrepreneurs, especially, right?
Say that again.
For entrepreneurs especially.
Yeah. Right? And we can shift that mindset, and Bonnie and I will teach you how to shift that mindset specifically in the challenge. But this was a very, it was kind of like a sucker punch to the gut. We owed a lot of money back, and here's the kicker. I had the money. I had the money in an account, but it triggered a lot for me in terms of like, oh my gosh, I had it, but now I don't have it anymore. And how are we going to be able to do X, Y, and Z? And all of these, not enough, we don't have enough, don't have enough, don't have enough. All of these triggers came up. And then I started applying that to my worthiness. Like, oh my goodness, am I hurting my family because we had to pay this off? There was a lot of deep stuff that came up. It was all centered in the fear of not having enough. And so the solution for this joy thief, again, we give you the solution here so you can noodle on it yourself, but it's pay it forward. If you're feeling lack, then how can you pay something forward? Again, doesn't have to be with money. How can you give of yourself so that it is just free from your heart? It feels good, but you're in the act of giving. Right? We tend to think, oh my gosh, if I don't have enough, I don't have anything to give.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to teach you differently. And so what I did during this time was a couple different things. I went on a girls trip with a couple of girlfriends. I could have not done that, right? I don't have enough. I can't possibly go and give my time to having fun.
Yeah.
We talked about in a couple videos back, fun being the answer for another joy thief, but I can't possibly go and give my time. I need to get to work. I got to figure this out. That's what my head wanted me to do. My heart was like, you need to go and gift this time to yourself and to your girlfriends. Go have fun. Yep. I tried to, cover meals here or cover different situations there where I felt comfortable, but I knew I was paying things forward. And for me as an entrepreneur, it allowed for me to get creative. And it actually resulted in me giving a new offer to my clients that they've been asking for. I just had been hesitant to give this level of service before, but the second I took the the direction of, okay, this feels like I am giving something way different. It feels like I'm giving value. For me, it was able to really soothe that feeling of not having enough. I opened up a brand new opportunity for people, which allowed for me to heal because I was paying it forward and thus allowing my lack fear, my lack sense to be assuaged. And it just felt really good. Things really
Yeah.
started to shift for me.
Yeah, and that's a huge part of it, you guys, is this is probably one of my favorite solutions, my favorite, secrets, in joy is the act of paying it forward. Because when we get sucked down into this, I don't have enough time even, right? I mean, there was a season in my life I was working 80 hours a week. I mean, if you've ever owned your own business and you get into the hustle mode, right? And you're just really in that space and you're just go, 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 do, 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 do. I mean, great things can come as a result of that. And really negative things can come as a result of that as well. And so my relationships took a huge plunge because I didn't have enough time to invest in on them. I didn't have enough time to do dinner, to do weekends, to do all of these things. And for me to pay it forward did require me to start paying attention, was how I was paying it forward, giving myself space to just sit down for an hour and a half to have dinner with my family, to give myself, a few, like one day a weekend where my phone didn't even come with me. Right. That was a service of paying it forward to my relationships that were very neglected because I didn't have enough. I was in that lack state. And of course, when you're in that, there's no joy that lives there, right? There's just accomplishment, doing, hustle, grind. And though there is a season for that, I'm pausing for a second because there's a season and there's a reason for that season, but you can still balance it out. It doesn't have to be that extreme.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that extreme. And of course, we've given you some entrepreneurial examples here, but you can apply this to motherhood. You can apply this to living in the corporate world and not feeling like you're good enough.
Yeah.
There are so many different things. We are going to
expand on it
all together in our Triple for Joy challenge. So go to rebelsforjoy.com. I just said triple for joy challenge. Triple your joy challenge. Go to rebelsforjoy.com, sign up, and we're going to help you work through this. This one's a big one. So we're going to really help you peel the onion.
And on the live, the beautiful thing, sorry to interrupt, on the live, we are totally going to dive in a lot deeper than this, right? And that's why we encourage you guys to join the challenge, where you can actually be a part of that conversation. You can tell us your stories, tell us where you're struggling, and we are going to elaborate on how we can begin to do this, how we can shift out of this mindset, and the sneaky little ways that this mindset does manifest in your everyday life. So whether you are, like Jillian said, an entrepreneur, a stay-at-home mother, whether you are a corporate business, woman, whatever it is, like, we've got your back, girl. And we know that this is something that does suck the joy out of you too. So we're going to nip it in the butt and we're going to give you something better to live and to thrive by.
Yeah. So
all right, guys,
get in the Triple Your Joy challenge. You will get the training, but you'll also get some coaching if you're in there. So hop on in. We'll be able to interact with you heart to heart, soul to soul, and we can't wait to see you.
All right. Mwah.